Al-HADID, iron. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. All that is in the heavens and the earth glorify Allah. He is the mighty, the wise. His is the sovereignty of the heavens and the earth. He ordains life and death and has power over all things. He is the first and the last and the outward and the inward, and He is knower of all things. It is He who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. Then He mounted the throne. He knows all that enters the earth and all that emerges from it, all that comes down from the sky and all that ascends in it, and He is with you wheresoever you may be, and Allah is seer of what you do. His is the sovereignty of the heavens and the earth, and to Him will all things return. He causes the night to pass into day, and the day to pass into the night, and He has knowledge of what is in the hearts of men. Believe in Allah and His Messenger, and give an alms of that which He has made you to inherit. For whoever of you believes and gives an alms will be richly is rewarded. Believe in Allah and His Messenger, and give an alms of that which He has made you to inherit. For whoever of you believes and gives an alms will be richly rewarded. And what cause have you not to believe in Allah, when the Messenger calls on you to have faith in your Lord, and He has already made a covenant with you, if you are true believers? He it is who sends down clear revelations to His servant, so that He may lead you out of the darkness into light. Allah is compassionate and merciful to you. And why should you not give in the cause of Allah? And why should you not give in the cause of Allah, when He alone will inherit the heavens and the earth? Those of you that gave of their wealth before the victory and took part in the fighting are not equal. Their degree is greater, yet Allah has promised each a good reward. He has knowledge of all your actions. Who will give a generous loan to Allah, He will pay him back twofold, and he will receive a rich reward. On that day, when you, Muhammad, will see the believers, men and women, their light shining forth before them and on their right hands, rejoice this day. You will enter gardens watered by running streams, in which you will abide forever. That is the supreme triumph. On that day, the hypocrites, both man and woman, will say to the true believers, wait for us, that we may borrow some of your light. It will be said, go back and seek some light. Then a wall with a gate will be set before them. Inside there will be mercy, and out to the four the scourge of hell. They will call out to them, saying, were we not with you? They will reply, yes, verily, but you tempted yourselves, you wavered, you doubted, and were deceived by your own wishes, until Allah's will was done, and the deceiver deceived you concerning Allah. So this day no ransom can be taken from you, nor from those who disbelieved. Your home is the fire, that is your patron, and a hapless journey's end. Is not the time ripe for the hearts of those who believe to submit to Allah's reminder and to the truth which is revealed, that they become not as those who received the scripture of old, but the term was prolonged for them, and so their hearts were hardened, and many of them are evil believers. Know that Allah restores the earth to life after its death. We have made plain to you our revelations that you may understand. Those that give alms, be they man or woman, and those that give a generous loan to Allah will be repaid twofold. They will receive a noble recompense. And those who believe in Allah and His messengers, they are the loyal, and the martyrs are with their Lord. They have their reward and their light. While as for those who disbelieve and deny our revelations, they are owners of hellfire. Know that the life of this world is only play, and idle talk, and pageantry, and boasting among you, and rivalry in respect of wealth and children, as the likeness of vegetation after rain. The tillers rejoice in it, but then it withers and turns yellow, soon becoming worthless stubble. In the life to come, there is grievous punishment, and also forgiveness from Allah and His good pleasure, whereas the life of the world is but the comfort of illusion. Race one with another for forgiveness from your Lord, and for a paradise as vast as heaven and earth, prepared for those who believe in Allah and His messengers. Such is the grace of Allah. He bestows it on whom He will. His grace is infinite. No misfortune can befall in the earth or your own persons, but it is recorded in a book before we bring it into being. That is easy for Allah, so that you may not grieve for the good things you miss, or be overjoyed at what you gain. Allah does not love the haughty, the vainglorious, who hoard and who enjoin upon the people avarice, and whosoever turns away, still Allah is the Absolute, the owner of praise. We verily send our messengers with clear proofs and reveal with them the scripture and the balance, that mankind might observe right measure. He revealed iron, wherein is mighty power and many uses for mankind, and that Allah may know those who support Him, though unseen, and support His messengers. Powerful is Allah and mighty. And we verily sent Noah and Abraham, and bestowed on their offspring prophethood and the scriptures. Some were rightly guided, but many were evildoers. Then we caused our messengers to follow in our footsteps, and we caused Jesus, son of Mary, to follow, and gave him the gospel, and placed the compassion and mercy in the hearts of those who followed him. But monasticism they invented. We did not ordain it for them, only seeking Allah's pleasure, and they observed it not with right observance. So we gave those of them who believe their reward, but many of them were evildoers. O believers, have fear of Allah and put your trust in His messengers. He will grant you a double share of His mercy, and will give you light to walk in, and will forgive you. Allah is forgiving and merciful. Let the people of the book know that they have no control over the gifts of Allah, that these gifts are in His hands alone, and that He vouchsafes them to whom He will. And Allah is of tremendous bounty.